is Garp justified after learning about what we know about Garp from this recent chapters in terms of staying with the Marines, protecting them, creating sword? Is he justified for staying?
Yeah, I would think so. I think the reason itself on its head is actually, I'm not gonna lie, it sent chills down my spine when I read it. He really wants to protect his people, right? Not all of these Marines are aware of like the injustices of the Celestial Dragons, and the world government, by extension, what they're really doing, right? People are just following orders and doing their thing. So I think that's cool, right? That's fine and dandy. Nigga, what did you do? You made Sword in our current timeline. Out of Sword, all we have is this ragtag group of individuals I'm not really sold on yet. My point being, I get where he's coming from, but I just don't feel like he's executing, you know what I'm saying, what he's supposed to be executing. I can't see the fruits of his decision, is basically what I'm getting at. Until we see Kobe, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of time has passed since then. So I give him a half pat on the back and a half side eye. I wish you would have did a little more. A lot of your more current endeavors are just marred by failure, other than you like saving Kobe and then you know what I'm saying raising Luffy. Kinda, you just kind of dropped them off, but it is what it is.
Quick question: what has Sword accomplished?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, we don't know exactly the extent of what they're doing. They had a lot of
Absolutely
people.
nothing.
They had a lot of people in a lot of different areas to keep tab on information, right?
Absolutely nothing.
X Drake was with with Kaido and everything. When it comes down to the Marines in particular and like Kobe's side of the aisle, I think the Oda hasn't truly flushed out what they are doing, what their goals are. A lot of it has been going from like the Luffy lens and the pirate lens for the most part, especially when it comes down to like the good guys of the One Piece universe. I will say
It's not doing
the idea the idea for Garp and what Sword and the Marines are going to do and what their role is going to be, I think is very important as we see this kind of manifest in terms of a storyline, because it's still taking forever for even pirates to even challenge like everything and find out everything about Emu. Even Gold Roger's whole plan and
Mm,
everything were like, okay, what is going on? Is Shanks involved? What is going on? Like, what is the plan to beat Emu? We still don't know from any angle on anybody's plan to beat this force. So I'm sure all these factors will
don't.
eventually come to fruition and take down Emu all at the same time.